Welcome to this online course called Presentation Skills as Key Success Factor. And this is focused on supply chain professionals like yourself. I'm very happy to be able to offer this course in cooperation with SCMDOJO. I'm sure you already know their content. It's awesome and it's really cool to be a part of this. Let's have a look at the purpose of this course. Well, first of all, obviously, I want to boost your presentation skills. Why is this so important? Well, think about presentations that you've seen. We as audience make a direct link between the presentation skills of a person and the competence that we perceive. So if you're good at presenting, then this obviously makes you more visible within your company as a valuable asset. And this then afterwards creates excellent opportunities for you in your career. A few words about myself before we start. What do I know about presentation skills? Well, I'm a certified presentation trainer and I'm also an examiner for people who want to become trainers for adult education. And beside that, I also worked in supply chain myself. I worked in major companies for 8 years, including 4 years as a team leader, and I had a fair share of presentations, both actively giving them, including people who were in the C-level, and also listening to quite a few presentations. And I really have this passion about presentation skills, about boosting people's skills when it comes to being confident and competent in front of an audience. And this is precisely what I want to also share with you here. I do also have a master's degree in supply chain management, and I'm studying psychology next to this. So this is really something that I want to have strong foundations in to make sure that I can deliver even more value to you. The goal for me is always to turn supply chain professionals into great communicators. And I focus specifically in my own business on young people, because the earlier you learn about these things, the more impact you have later in your career. Now let's jump into the structure of this course. Here we go. We'll start out by looking at how you can prepare your presentation well. And let's be sure that you understand how to tailor it for your specific audience, because that makes a huge difference whom you're speaking to. I'll also explain to you a wonderful method of preparing a speech, preparing the structure of a speech, which is called format. And I'll also look into a really cool method coming from the comic world, which is called storyboard. After this part, I want to boost your confidence, because if you're like everybody else, you probably feel kind of excited before you get up on stage and speak in front of people. That's absolutely normal. Everybody feels like that, but I want to be sure that you feel comfortable with it, so this doesn't distract you from delivering a great presentation. Next up is the actual moment where you deliver your presentation. Now, in this situation, it's important to understand that yes, content does matter, but body language and voice are even more important, and we're going to look at some tips. These are really tips coming from practical business life that you can apply anytime. And then to round it all up and to finish this wonderful course here, I want to be sure that you also expand your skills, that you learn more about presenting, and that you, after taking this course, also can build more and more into your skills and don't just end this journey after finishing this course. What you'll notice is that this entire course focuses on on-site presentations, so when you're actually standing in a room, but I'm also going to give some tips how to do this online, because let's face it, that's a reality that we have nowadays, to have online presentations.